Good day, viewers. I am just thinking loud about what could happen or what is going to happen if the tribunal now nullified the election of Bola Tinubu, if the tribunal declare another person like P2B or Matiku winner of the presidential election. Why I am thinking loud is because you see some recent days, especially the protest that APC supporters took to the European Union office. It is so annoying, it is so disgraceful, and that is a bad image on our country. The time that minority will control the majority is over. For so many years, the few political elite has been controlling Nigeria, and they have been saying what happened in this country. You know, so many observers who came to monitor the 2023 general election, especially the presidential election, they gave their report, and 90% of them, they declared what the world already knew, that the election was not free and fair, that there were voter suppression, and so many other things to mention, but few. You know what really happened. Now, the European Union observers, the report they gave, it shows that the election was rigged. So maybe the APC supporters or Tinubu have been thinking that, oh, this could disrupt the case in court, this could change everything. I don't really know what they are thinking, but they took protest to the European Union office. This is so bad. It is uncalled for. So somebody cannot come out to say that what happened is not good, is contrary to the law. Part of the report from the European Union shows that, number one, INEC did not adhere to the Electoral Act of 2022. That alone could nullify this election. Reminding you that Atiku Nego team presented the report from the European Union observers, and it was admitted as evidence because they were detailed about things that transpired during the election. Now, talking about the issue of voter suppression, I really want to know, why are these people protesting? Why are they protesting, for God's sake? Are they protesting to prove that the election is free and fair when the whole world saw how so many people were shot in Lagos, some persons were stabbed, some persons were chased away from their polling units, some persons were not even allowed? We saw the viral video from MC Onuwomo, as people call him, when he was warning people, if you don't want to vote for APC, live here. So these are the things that the European Union observers now, they took time. They came 3 months before election, and they are still in Nigeria for them to show that they did not just send out the report based on what they receive or hear from social media. No, this is a report that is based on empirical data. They shows what really happened almost all the host states in Nigeria. How they got it, I don't know, but their data is perfectly correct. So it is so annoying that APC supporters are protesting before them. Well, I know that they are jettering. They are afraid because of what is about to come. And some persons also commented in my previous video saying, do you think that the court can sack Tinubu? They have never done such things in the history of Nigeria. Who told you that it has not happened in the history of Nigeria? After the issue of Abionda happened, when IBB, Ibrahim Badamusi Babangida, I don't remember the second name, but Babangida. So he appointed a civil man to become the president of Nigeria. Now the courts now nullify the appointment, saying that to become a president of Nigeria, that is supposed to be by election. Though that one was not like you were elected and court nullified it, but court did it. Court removed the president. But people forget history so soon. So going back to my issues with APC supporters, it's not fair. It's not fair. And the reason why I am so mad at so many people who support illegality, who support bad governance, they are the ones that suffered most. So many of them are the poor people around, because all these people who go out to mobilize protesters, they will pay them. They will come and protest and do all sort of things. At the end, those people they mobilize, they are the ones that will still suffer it. Some persons cannot even enter commercial motorcyclists called Okada to work again. How much are they paying you? Stop supporting illegality. Stop supporting things that are not good. See, we have entered this journey. We have entered this political journey. I know it's going to take some time. That is for sure. It is going to take some time. But let me tell you, if the youth could repeat what we have done during the 2023 general election, especially the presidential election. If we could repeat it 3 times, Nigeria would be a better place. Because in this last election, I discovered that money could not save so many political elites. Their treasury could not save them. So many of them lost their polling unit, they lost their elections, some governors lost senatorial bid. So there was a tsunami. Peter Obi came to awake people who were sleeping. Let me tell you something. If you said you are not going to vote again or you don't want to practice all those things, these people will have more power to do whatever wrong that they are doing. That is why I'm urging every youth to go into politics, join political parties, start from grassroots, because it's not going to be easy from next elections. Elections that will be coming forth in Nigeria, do not expect it to be easy at all, because so many things are going to be changing. Things that you never expected before is going to happen. Because we gave them a run for this last election and we have understood our weakness. Now, even that our weakness was based on the trust on electronic transmission of results. Based on when you can mobilize people, you vote massively for somebody, they will transmit the election result to the IRF portal so they will not rig it. That was people's mind, that was people's plan, and that is the reason why a lot of people came out to vote and they believe their vote is going to count. And that is why we are monitoring judiciary so hard to make sure that, see, if they can uphold that INEC failed from that electronic transmission of result, as Supreme Court have done, the next election, both the INEC, everybody will have it in mind that this is the Electoral Act. We must vote here, you must transmit it here to the IRF portal. Then if you like carry it to go and read, that one they have transmitted into the IRF is the real result. People will have more confidence, people will have more trust on the electoral system in Nigeria. And believe me, things is going to work out well in Nigeria. Things is going to work out well. We are not going to leave this country for the hands of few people who have been ruling since 1990s, 1980s, and they are still in power today. Name them, all these Buhari, Tinubu, all those political godfathers. These people have been in power since. If they have something to change, if they have something to do for the good or betterment of this country, I think they have had up to 20 years, more than 20 years. They could have done this. So I don't trust these people. And these people are influencing the youth dangerously. A lot of youths are queuing in that part because of hunger. And that is why we must fight so hard to elect a leader who will understand the situations we are going through. We must fight so hard to elect a leader who will understand that this youth need empowerment, we need employment, we need good electricity. Nigerians are one of the best brains we have in the world. We need electricity, we need good roads, we need security. When these things are available, forget about job. Nigerians will create job for themselves. Nigeria will serve themselves. Nigerians are the best brain we have in the world. But things are not working as you can see. Absolutely, things are not working. So that is why I'm saying that Tinubu protesting is not fair. It's not fair protesting against the European Union. See, European Union is not Labour Party, it's not PDP. So these people should be very, very careful. They should be very careful in everything they are doing because it's going to backfire. This is not Nigerian affair. The world knew what really happened. It was BBC who gave the report of what happened in Rivers State. How the election was rigged against Peter Obi, that Peter Obi won the election in Rivers State. What a hell. Shall we continue like this? People who just want to be relevant, they will do everything possible for them to be relevant. They will do everything possible for them to get to the power in the detriment of the poor masses. Hello, it is time to stop. We are not going to give up. We don't have any other country than Nigeria. You know, so many times in the past, if you have not traveled out of Nigeria and come back, you will not understand how abroad is. If you know what it means to have a good country, you will appreciate the fight for a better and good Nigeria. There is nothing so pleasant as having a good country. We need a better country, and I believe God will help us to get it. Thank you so much for having time to listen to this video. See you on my next video. Thank you.